Hi guys, good morning. I'm Anzaital Anjay Alibasa from BPED 1E. So now I will discuss the topic 4. Who is a Filipino? The Filipino characters is basically formed from its Malay origin with a hint of Chinese, Arab, Spanish, and American. According to the Philippines Statistic Authority, the Philippines has a total population of 100,981,437, inclusive of the 2,134 Filipinos in invices, consulates, and mission abroad, based on census of 2015. This makes it difficult to precisely determine the characteristic of Filipino based on different foreign contributors. Filipino values and traits. The Philippines is rich islands paradise famous for its impressive mountain views, beaches, and healthy and values culture changing from province to province. While the Philippines may be well known for its sterling beauty, perhaps the Filipino unique traits, reputable values, and praiseworthy talent make the country a place to be. For example, family orientation, like the basic or most important unit of a Filipino's life for our family, like that. The Filipino Hospitality. This is the one of most welcome quality of Filipinos. Foreigners who have gone to the Philippines find themselves falling in love with the warm hospitality they are manifest. It's a variety of value system which has extended for thousands of years. Here's some example of the hospitality that Filipinos manifest not only to foreigners but also to their countrymen. For example, when a person visits a friend's house, the host greets him or her with a very warm welcome. And people offer their guest room to visitors if they're going to spend the night. That's the example of the Filipino hospitality. So next is the families. The typically Filipino family has a unique nature and close family ties. They are considered to be family-oriented Filipino that keeps their family intact throughout the organizations. Filipino family has strong family values and closeness that keep them organization to go to the church on Sunday, holidays, and even after they married. It is also a trait that each Filipino is proud of because it deserves the God family relationship and of the value of each child should learn. For example, like us, as a Muslim, we go to mosque or masjid. So the next topic is cheerful personality. It is the nature of Filipino to smile and laugh a lot, but are side to their coping mechanism in time of adversities, especially during calamities and pandemics. It's no longer a surprise to see Filipinos smile and at time waving behind the field reporter reporting live while trying to stand still in a waist-deep blood street coupled with strong rain and wind. Positive outlook in life is embedded in Filipino which make them a resilient race who goes back out with what life throws at them. They face problem head on with a smile. Next is self-sacrifices. The self-sacrifices attitude of Filipino can be seen as an extension of the Filipino hospitality. Filipinos offer to extend help to their friends, families, and loved ones. Their desire for their loved ones is a comfort and better life, and who even go to the extent of working abroad thousands of miles away to earn more money and save up for them. Next is bayanihan. Bayanihan arrived from the word bayan, meaning town, nation, or community in general. It refers to a spirit of communal unity and cooperation. Bayanihan can show itself in many forms. It probably most clearly and a well-inspiring display in the old tradition of neighbors helping a regulating family by getting enough volunteers to carry the whole house and moving it to its new locations. So the next is bahalan. It is the one most widely used spices in the Philippines. Bahalan. Filipino usually say bahalan when they are not able to decide their next actions and when they have no idea what will happen next. The phrase means to go with the flow, that they don't mind that their result will be. Next is colonial mentality. It refers to the attitude that indigenous people perceive that they are inferior in some way to their colonizers in contemporary times. However, the mentality that minorities or citizens from other countries believe their own cultures are inferior to those found abroad. In the likely story of colonialism, that attitude of colonial mentality can largely be contributed to the Philippines. So next is manana. Manana habits apply means putting off important tasks for later and hastily make it to the last minute when the deadline grows closer. Filipinos have been cursed by manana habits at the time or another when they increase how much time they have to complete a task or lesson. So the next is tigascogan. It begins ardently and dies down as soon as it begins. Its treat rather one inactive and unable to initiate things or to perseveres. It is possible way it makes a person unconcerned, disconnect, indifferent, confused, and anything go wrong, and hence conductive and calmness and tranquility. And next is pride. Showcasing Philippines made products from winning international competitions. Filipino loves to observe that amazing talents and creativity that naturally flows out of their fellow countrymen or kababayan. The next is crab mentality. It refers to the behaviors of preventing someone from achieving something due to jealousy or envy. Someone with crab mentality would think if you can't have it, then you can as well, instead of praising or rendering assistance. With crab mentality, who'll think if I can have it, then you can as well, and will purposely try to bring his or her victim down. Next is Filipino time. Filipino time is related to the manana habits. Filipino time known to be minutes or hour behind the standard time in other words. It refers to the Filipinos' own unique brand of time, which is a Filipino we are tend not to observe punctuality at all. Next is how to be a better Filipino. Set a good example to others, especially to the children. Protect the environment. Respect each other. That is the example of how to be better Filipino.